Most overrated player at your Premier League club. Today, myself and Liam, who's now the new co-host,
Hello.
will be going through every Premier League club in alphabetical order and picking who we think is the most overrated player at their club and giving you a reason why. So I'm going to kick things off with Arsenal. My most overrated player at Arsenal, I went for Thomas Partey.
That was my other option. I've gone for William Saliba.
Oh,
Controversial. But
okay, on Partey first, I feel like Arsenal fans think he's the next coming off Fabinho, as he was a couple of years ago, off Casemiro, off Rodri.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just he shouldn't be playing football, full stop. But that's another topic. That's another topic. But I think he's just too. He fits the Arsenal midfield well along with Xhaka, but I don't think he's a top quality Premier League player as Arsenal fans make him out to be. I think Arsenal fans overhype him too much, and I think Thomas Partey is my overrated player at Arsenal.
I would agree with what you said. I think I've seen a lot of things on Twitter a lot recently. The diagrams comparing him, Fabinho, Rodri, Casemiro, and I do think Thomas Partey is a very good player. But I think it's just disrespectful. They've been at this for years. I mean, Casemiro's won 4 Champions Leagues, 5 Champions Leagues.
What has Thomas Partey won in his career?
Exactly. You can't. I'm not the type of person. I don't judge a whole career on trophies. You can't. I mean, Harry Kane. He's He's arguably the best striker to ever played in the Premier League. But he's Rodri and Casemiro, Fabinho have been doing it for years. 100% he's been this season better than Fabinho, who seems to have lost his legs.
Yeah.
Very good player. He's definitely up there in the conversation on form. Is he as good a player as them two in general? No, that's my opinion.
I like it. At least we agree on that. And who was it? William Saliba.
It's a similar situation for Saliba.
He's my fantasy football centre back.
I've got Gabriel, I think, instead for Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
Top centre back.
Would you say Gabriel's better?
No.
Okay.
Top centre back, 21 years of age. I think he was Young Player of the Year in France for Marseille last season. It's good to see him finally get his opportunity for Arsenal. I think he's been very, very good since he's come in. He's made a big difference. He's quick. He's strong, and I do like him.
But there's a bus guy. There's a bus car.
You're getting the comparisons again with the likes of Van Dijk on Van Dijk's level. Does he have the potential to reach that level?
Do you think Van Dijk's been better than Saliba this year, even though Liverpool struggled?
This season, no.
Okay.
But in the last year, yes, he was still very good for us last season, and people seem to forget as well. He did have a very long-term injury. He has lost a yard or two of his pace, which is very noticeable.
A yard or two? It seems more than a yard or two when you look at him run.
But Van Dijk as well isn't. You see in this season is the fact that we are struggling. Liverpool are struggling. And Saliba again, he is prone to mistakes. He's got away with quite a few this season where he's got away with the fact that they've been offsides and things because there's a few penalty shouts that have been given and they probably would have been penalties.
Saliba does pop up with a goal too every now and then.
Yeah, he did, especially at the start of the season. He scored that very good one, didn't he? Actually,
I didn't have him in my fantasy football team in the first week, but week 3 I brought him on, and because it's so cheap, it's like 4 million or something to start the season in fantasy football, 4.55, something very cheap. And now he's probably one of the most expensive players in it, and as defenders, right? Because he's won the most points.
Yeah. He has been very, very good. I just think there's still a lot of errors to his game, and there've been times where Arsenal, as good as they've been, have looked vulnerable defensively, and everyone rides their luck in football. You can't. If you don't win titles without a bit of luck, and if Arsenal are going to win the title this season, then luck will have played their part. But he has rode his luck a little bit. Arsenal rode their luck a bit, and I don't think he's as good as everyone makes out.
Would you put him in the top 5 defenders in the Premier League? Central defenders
on current form, or we're just talking?
Right, well, on current form, I think yes.
Yeah.
On this season, like from start to finish season,
I don't think I could name.
Interesting.
I don't think he's the best French centre back in the Premier League. I think there are 2 better than him. So I'm not gonna.
2.
I think there are 2.
Well, what did you think of the 2? Because I can't think of the 2.
Varane and Konate. I don't think.
Konate. I was trying to think. I thought of Varane, but I forgot about Konate.
Konate would have had, he's had injury problems since he's been at Liverpool. Otherwise, I think nothing. So
I think he still walks in their team.
You saw how good he was for France at the World Cup when he got his opportunities. I still think he should have played over Upamecano. I think the fact that Upamecano's left-footed probably kept him in the side longer, and Konate should have started the World Cup final because he was outstanding against Morocco in the semis. But it is what it is.